Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Mask of the Betrayer, where I have rather a significant amount of space left on my hard drive. Um, and I am heading, and it's still relatively early in the day. I mean, it's 6:40. I do run a game today, but oh well. And we are going to head off over here. Hello. And talk to Nadia about these troubles that we've sort of dealt with. So apparently, looking it up, it is possible to do things in a different way where you appeal to Malar instead of Shantea. I have dealt with the problems in the wood as you have asked. Ah, this is the first good news in some time. I'm greatly relieved you are able to do this. You must forgive me. There is one further matter on which I need your assistance. I will help if I am able. I'm sorry, but it's not something I could speak freely of to an outsider. But I see now you are true to your word and capable of great things. It cannot be coincidence that brought us together. It is for a good cause. Let me speak plainly. My garrison has been betrayed. My berserkers were sent to their deaths in the forest. There will only be a few more attacks before the garrison falls. This happens because Dalinka wills it. Why would she betray her own garrison? Dalinka is not who she appears to be. She is a Durthan spy here to weaken Hathran influence on this place. And what is a Durthan? Durthans are women who command magic and seek to shape the course of Rashman. I suppose they are not unlike the witches in many ways, but their methods and goals are dark and ruthless, as the spirits they serve. They are sworn enemies to the Hathrans. What's so special about this garrison? The Woodman is a powerful ally of the Hathrans, and a great provider of counsel. Our presence here protects the Ashen Wood as much as it does the rest of the land. The Durthans would gain much power if they could freely access the forest. How do you know of this? It is why I'm here. My sisters suspected her. They sent me because it is less obvious than having a second Hathran looking over the same garrison. For a long time I noticed nothing. Then one night I saw her sneak into the forest. She returned every night for a week. Before I could report this, the attack started. Why not just tell the witches now? It would be too late. I would have left my berserkers to their deaths defending this place. And what can be done about this? I do not wish for my berserkers to come to any more harm. If they die in Dalinka's defense, she will have done what she intended here. The only way to prevent this is to convince them to unite against her. I do not expect them all to join, but for what lives you could save in this way, I would be grateful. And why do you need me for this? Just as I have been watching Dalinka, she has watched me. If I were to meet with all of my soldiers, she would know. On the other hand, you have already been wandering freely about our garrison. For you to speak to each of the soldiers would not seem so strange. At least not from one who Dalinka already considers to be a very strange person. I see your point. Can I count on you to lead this mission? How do I know I can trust you? We have already fought on the same side of a battle once. Also, I think you know it in your heart. It would not matter anyway. Dalinka has told you she will not help you in your quest. If you choose not to help me now, you are stuck. I don't want to fight in your rebellion. You are sure this is how you feel? I know I ask much, but it's the only way we may contact the Woodman. I don't like this at all. You have my deepest thanks. There are only 5 berserkers stationed here now. You will find them at the gates near the barracks or walking patrols. Once you have spoken to them, you should confront Dalinka immediately. Do not seek me out again, or she will know what we are up to. I will join you when you confront her. May the spirits guide your way. Okay, I don't really know for sure. I tend to suspect that when you're the one that brings up suspicious ongoings, you might be one. Nadaj, is there anything I can help you with? Nadaj sent me. She is troubled by recent events here. There is much to be troubled by. The land suffers, the spirits lash out in anger and fear. We are paralyzed here. The attacks will keep coming until we are wiped out. Nadaj wants to do something about it. What did you have in mind? We are going to remove Dalenka from power. I was hoping you had thought of something less destructive. Such an action will surely divide our loyalties and leave us with many complications. I am of two minds of this matter. As Berserker, I serve the Hathrans, but as Rashimi, my first allegiance is to the spirits. And it is the spirits here who may have the greatest need. Your faith must come before concerns of duty. While the one is important only in life, the other determines everything afterward. Surely you will rise again as a Telthor for your great sacrifice of this land? No. You have seen me enter and leave the forest at will. I will destroy every spirit within its borders out of spite if you don't join me. No, that's bad. Success. What you say rings true in my heart. My greatest loyalty must be to the spirits. Do what you will. I will be ready when the time comes. Yay, religious zealotry. You are in my way. Nadja sent me to discuss something urgent. Really? What would that be? Dalenka is an agent of the Durthans, apparently. She has been responsible for the troubles here and in the forest. This is a ridiculous claim. If you were Rashimi, I would already have parted your head from your shoulders. What proof do you have of this? Nadaj has seen her go into the forest late at night. This is proof of nothing. Dalenka communes with spirits often. They are more active at night. Is it a crime? It is a crime to disobey a Hathram, but mutiny? That is the worst and most shameful offense a Berserker can bring on himself. You serve Nadaj as well as Dalenka. She is convinced of Dalenka's treachery. You have come here with nothing, no evidence, no amount of thought. You deserve death for this. If we hadn't been ordered to leave you unharmed, I would do the honors now without another word. Until that order is lifted, I'll be watching you. Okay. You're a no. Are you someone I need to talk to? Nadaj sent me to discuss a proposition with you. Then you have my ear. Nadaj believes Dalenka is a Durthan spy. She sent me to ask for your support against her. Nadaj is a smart woman. I knew that one day this garrison would be hers. I didn't expect it would be so soon. You are a merchant. You know that to succeed, you must take risks and seize opportunities when they come your way. Nadaj's gratitude will pay off handsomely. You must know that the Durthans tax and coerce merchants heavily in areas they control. How do I know that? I'm probably just making it up. Nadaj is known for her generosity to those loyal to her. That's definitely a bluff. If you are going on her good side, surely your profits will grow vast. You sound as though you are already loyal to her. There we go. What you say is true, and that principle has never led me astray. Very well, you have my support. When you decide to go through with this, I will be there. Blah, 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 blah.
Greetings.
Soresko, I have nothing to say to you. How do you feel about Dalenka's leadership here? What is it you want? You ask a dangerous question. There had better be a good reason. I'm here on behalf of Nadaj. It's important. Nadaj. Now there is someone who has not forgotten the value of our lives, and Dalenka has. Dalenka has spent most of my fang to die. She would not go with them. Would not let Nadaj go with them. We berserkers are strong, yes, and capable warriors, but in the woods, in a place of spirits and magic, traveling without a Hrathan is walking blind. Nadaj believes that Dalenka did it on purpose, that she's a Durthan in disguise. It would explain a lot. Many of us have had our doubts, but we can say nothing against the Hathrans. Your comrades did not deserve their fate. Opposing Dalenka is the only way to ensure it won't happen again. As long as you follow the word of one of the witches, you are within the law. You see plainly that I can stand against Dalenka. Join me, or your fang will be reunited earlier than you supposed. Bluff lie! I have heard Dalenka plot against your men with my own ears. You must join Nadaj and fight against her. Excuse me for a moment. Diplomacy. As long as my fang isn't hanged for treason, I would welcome the chance to remove that witch. I will heed your call when it comes.
Greetings.
I cannot keep watch with you blocking my view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something you need, Outlander. Nadaj is in need of your help. Who? What kind of help? Help against Alenka. Nadaj says she's a Durthan spy. You would start a rebellion against Alenka. How could you possibly justify this? Alenka is responsible for the deaths of most of the berserkers here. If we do not act now, more berserkers are sure to meet the same fate. Alenka is responsible for the deaths of most of the berserkers here. They must be avenged. Alenka has stood idly by as the Ashenwood has suffered major threats to its health. The decisions are unsound, and she does not value the lives or opinions of those in her service. My fate is bound to that of this force. Without a rebellion, I may never be able to save myself from my curse. That won't work. Dalinka has been sneaking out of her dwelling at night, late at night, to stir up disaster in the forest. We are going to go with the first one. You are very committed to your cause for someone with so little knowledge of what she opposes. Dalinka is older and wiser than anyone I have ever known. How can you think to judge someone with so much more knowledge and experience than our own? I would gladly follow her to the end. She has brought about calamity and suffering through her decisions. Wisdom is useless if no good comes of it. I do not doubt her wisdom, but as a Durthan saboteur, you have to believe that these results are exactly what she intended. Then follow her to the end. Hers and your own, this garrison is falling. She has failed to reverse that course. Then I will see that you do just that. You have to question your superiors. Everyone is wrong sometimes. I'm going to do that. I suppose that even wisdom is subject to the motives of those who possess it, and not all who are wise are good. You make a strong case, stronger than I expected. Though I am not proud of it, I will assist you. Convincing all who would listen to join your uprising. 1000 XP. Yay. I'm not supposed to talk to Nadja immediately afterwards, but I am going to save. I think Nadja may be the Durthan. Who's a Durthan? Who's a Durthan? Are you a Durthan? Are you a Durthan? This is like, at least they're not, doppelgangers or Cylons or changelings or something like that. Okay. Ooh, a bookcase.
To me, my allies,
Yes.
I shall lead.
Hey, look at that.
What do you need?
I bid you farewell, yet here you remain. Expected of help I am not bound to give. Your plot is exposed, Durthan spy. Come outside and face justice for your crimes. Durthan spy? Oh my, Nadaj has been busy lately, hasn't she? Lead the way, stranger. I am more than prepared to show everyone the justice they came for. See, that is not comforting. Your boat rests docked to the shores of the frigid Lake Ashane. So the face of the conspirators are revealed at last. Yes, I knew this was coming. Think that you were so easily seduced by the whole words of another stranger. I am truly embarrassed for you. Your decision-making here has been the downfall of your garrison. You are to answer for it. If you believe that I am the root of the troubles here, then you are in for the hard truth. Consider. The garrison was first attacked only a few days ago. How long has it been since your awakening, Cursed One? Coincidence. I wasn't here when that happened. But it was your decisions that led the garrison to ruin. You have made the decisions with only your own interest in mind. Calming the force should be our first concern, Dalinka, not waiting here to be overrun. How could you send the men into the forest and not go with them? It is time to yield to new blood, Dalinka. I see that you choose to remain naive. Very well. There is but one law in Rashman. It is the word of the Hothrans. By opposing me, you and those who aid you stand outside the law. Death is the appropriate sentence, but as we are far from the nearest executioner, it appears I shall have to administer it myself. Kill him.
Going down. You're nomad. You're nomad.
What is all this? What have you done to Delenka? Exactly what you told me to. You said that to rise up against her. I expressed my opinion on the job she was doing here. Behold the source of the attacks. This foreigner has brought blight and fire to the forest, and we have paid for it. Wait, are you talking about me? No, she has led you in a false coup in my name. Destroy her! Okay. You're all attacking me now. Yeah. Yeah, why is it there is no option for screw this? How do I know you're not lying to me?
For the crusade. Hashsis Korobla.
Where's the guy that's still alive?
You're nomad.
Okay, you were still alive. Okay. Oh, we can go to the merchant over there, and oh wait, we just killed the merchant. Yay!
I think you've mistaken me for a horse and wagon.
No, I'm just having you look at stuff right now.
Yes?
Ring of Leached Abjuration. Oh. I don't think so. Robe of the Archmagi. Robe of the Archmagi. Amulet of Protected Dalliances? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Armor bonus versus Fae. Immune to a lot of mental stuff. Armor bonus versus Fae. Bonus to Charisma. Immune to a lot of, to all mental stuff. Okay. That was
Certainly.
annoying. That was very annoying. Bloody Durthan. I know who the Durthan is! Okay. Into the Ashenwood. I didn't particularly see any way to call out Nadia and all that. Rather annoying. Okay. The spirit energy depletion thing means that you're trying not to rest as often as you try to rest a little bit less often than you would otherwise. You tolerate running out of spells more than you would otherwise. Hello, Nadja. Nadaj.
Your tasks here are nearly complete. We wish to offer our thanks.
We.
We are the outrage, the fury, the vengeance. We are one. Long have we festered, desiring only to protect, yet bound and suppressed by the one who purports to speak for these woods. He has failed, has faded to nothing. Now we are all that protects. We are the need, the distress, the suffering.
Oh. You are not Durthan. You're some other spirit. And you betrayed me. Why exactly?
We were threatened. We burned. We wilted. We yielded to parasites. Those same forces that freed us, they encroached upon us. We needed them gone, and you obliged. We are grateful.
Who am I talking to here?
This woman. She is a shell. A garment worn by the feral instinct of the forest. Ashenwood, I fear, is about to shed this husk, and our blood may soon follow.
Oh,
We
thank
needed
you.
a vessel, an instrument, one whose will could be fused to our own. We took the Ethrin. We are the protector. We are the land. We are one.
There must be some way to free you, Nadaj.
We ask that you help us, that you remove the remaining threat.
That's what
We
you
ask you to die.
Right. Oh, I can't devour you because
This
I've
wound
used
won't heal
suppress.
soon.
Mamnun Rara Matir.
Ayer krom is oye.
¡Córrenos, torpe!
Okay.
That will leave a mark.
Maybe I should have used a fire elemental. Oh, that was an earthquake. I'm really glad that the whole thing about being immune to critical hits went away in 5th edition. That is
That is
something
certainly
that I
possible.
really, really like about the new edition.
This one needs to be kissed.
Oh, are you immune to something now? Anyway, the timer did go off. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a new video. I do not know precisely how much longer this battle will last. I will see you in a moment.